So this is Saturday morning Qigong, and it's a very rainy day out. We've got the remnants of Hurricane Nicole coming by today, so we've got lots of rain coming down. But this is the fall season when we get lots of rain as well. And we also get frost, and that's why in the fall season the color is sort of a gray, silver, white, that sort of package of colors is to reflect the sort of the weather that's going on at this time. You get some frost. We've had frost already this fall, and we get some fog. We're next to the ocean. So anyway, enough of the weather report. So the fall season, we're looking at the liver. No, we're not looking at the liver. We're looking at the lung and the large intestine. So more L's to get me confused here. So today we've been all week through our various classes, we've been focusing on the Golden Chi Ball series as our primary sequence series that we're going to do during our class. And towards the end of the class, we're going to look at the lung regulating protocol, helping to keep the lungs healthy, and also the emotions that are related to the lungs, which is grief. And so we have a healing sound, which is hiss. And the emotions, we're looking to manage our grief. And so there's two sorts of grief. There's the sudden grief, and then there's the grief that's been sort of hanging on for a long time. And there's a couple of specific Qigong sequences that can work with those two types of grief. But the lung regulating protocol is sort of like, think of it as a multivitamin, and it helps with both of that type of grief and also helps with any other emotions related to grief that's going on in the body. So enough of this rambling on. I'm going to head back there and we're going to get started. And as always, we're going to start with pulling down the heavens. So inhale, turn to your right, gather the chi from the earth. Look to your right hand, stretching the fingers, stretching the palms. And then exhale, draw the chi down, in to the brass basin. So inhale, drawing the chi up. And exhale. Once more like this. All right, now we're going to do some breath work. We're going to do a standing posture, and then we'll get into the Golden Chi Ball series shortly after that. So the breath work we're doing, as we've been doing for the last several sessions, is the three-part breath, because it helps to increase the capacity of our lungs. So it's inhale. We fill the abdomen as much as we comfortably can. And we add on from the ribs. Once more at the collarbones. And if you cough, that's a good sign. It makes it a good sign because what you're doing is you're stretching the lungs, you're pushing them out to the limits. We'll do three more like this. Last one like this. And now we're going to do our standing posture for the fall season. And this is holding the chi ball. And so we start with setting up our root, our foundation, our feet. And so you want to have the feet more or less parallel. The amount of space between your feet is your two hands. And fitting between the ball joint of your feet. And you want to have the feet more or less parallel. As with all stuff in Qigong, if it causes you pain, you want to adjust your stance, your movement, whatever, so that you are doing it in a comfortable situation. We're not after, pushing through the pain. We want to accommodate the body and work with the limitations that it presents. So we start with the feet. And now, put the weight in the toes, drift back, put the weight in the heels. So we're discovering where's the weight in our feet, in the toes, in the heels. So we're finding our toes, we're finding our heels. Now we come to the center, equal weight between the heels and toes. Now imagine you're a bird and you're standing on a branch and you draw the toes down, you draw the heel down and hold on to the branch. So we're gripping the earth. So press the toes in, press the heels in. And now we have equal weight between heels and toes. You bend the knees ever so slightly. We want to avoid having locked knee joints. So very, very slight bend here. We grab the hips, the top of the hips. Push down with the thumbs. Draw the tailbone into the body. Pull the belly button in. Lift the ribs. Lift the chin. We gaze to the horizon. Bring the hands up so the elbows are about the same height as the wrists. Bring the hands out to the side. Bring the shoulder blades towards each other, feeling a big stretch here at the top of the chest. We gaze to the horizon, lift the top of the head to the heavens. Now, holding the chi ball, bring the hands around like I'm grabbing a giant beach ball, and we draw it in to the lower navel. Lower navel, just below the navel. We only have one. All right, so inhale. We drift forward slightly, a little bit of weight in the toes. Exhale, we drift back, putting a little weight in the heels. Inhale, we gaze to the horizon. Exhale, we drift back. So inhaling, breathe in through the nose for a count of 4. Exhale through the nose for a count of 4 as well. So inhaling, fill the abdomen, nice deep breath. Exhale. So we breathe in for a count of 4. We breathe out for a count of 4. Both through the nose. So inhale. Exhale. Do 2 more breaths. Last one. Now we let the arms relax. Now we're going to do a few warm-up movements, and then we'll be moving into, well, we'll see. The Golden Chi Ball series is coming up. So we're going to do the Swinging Arms series. Consists of drumming. So we turn the head and let the hands swing. And we look behind as we go from side to side. 2 more like this. And now cleaning the dragon's whiskers. We cover the shoulder, we cover the kidney. I got to adjust a few things here. There we go. There. Sorry about that. My microphone pack, I was kept hitting it with my wrist. So cleaning the dragon's whiskers. 2 more like this. And now, flinging sleeves, where we point behind. And we come on back. So that was the swinging arm series. Next we're going to do a side body stretch, and this is crescent moon. So put all the weight on this foot. Turn this foot so it's pointing off to the side. You can have the toes down or lift the toes, whatever seems to resonate with you. The leg that has the toes up, that hand pushes across, and we lean towards the toe that's got the foot up. And the other hand comes up over the head. The palm pushes up to the horizon. This one pushes across the ribs, and we look to the horizon. Both shoulders touching a wall behind us. Push the elbow to the heavens. Inhale through the soles of the foot. Exhale through the center of the palm. 2 more breaths. And we'll do 1 more breath here. And we come around and we go the opposite way now. So this foot points, this hand pushes across, the other one pushes. And we keep the shoulders touching that wall. So inhale through the soles of the foot. And exhale through the center of the palm. We'll do 1 more breath. And we come back and we'll do it once more on each side. The elbow pushes to the heavens. We're looking to get a lengthening through the side of the body. One more breath. And we get to do the other side for the last time. One more breath. And we come back to the center. And now we're going to do our immune boosting series, and then we'll get into the golden chi ball. So the immune boosting series, we're going to start, we want to be in our stacking of the bones stance here. So the hip over the ankle, but this knee bent, this leg straight. And the feet are far enough apart that this is as far as we can go. And the same thing happens over here. So we want this stance because we're going to be moving some things from side to side here. So we start here with inhale, small triangle, dragon's back, let the arms drift up. Exhale, large triangle, turtle back, let the arms drift down. And again. And now we gather some fresh chi from the heavens and bring it down in to the brass face. And again. And once more. Now draw the chi up from the earth and down from the heavens and in to the brass basin. So inhale. And now we get rid of turbid chi, all the waste that the body has produced. So it's inhale, we gather it up out of the brass basin. And exhale, we push it off to the horizon. Inhale. Once more. Inhale and exhale that gray, turbid chi. And we'll do one more cycle. Inhale, drawing fresh chi up from the earth. And exhale, drawing it in to the brass basin. And now we gather fresh chi from the spring. Exhale, we bring it in to the brass basin. And gather some more fresh chi from the fall and bring that in as well. Once more. Now inhale, draw the chi up from the earth. Exhale, we bring it down from the heavens and in to the brass basin. Excuse me. And now we get rid of turbid chi. So we gather the chi, the grungy, the used chi, the waste. And exhale, we push it off to the horizon. Inhale, gathering turbid chi, the waste product. And exhale, we push it off to the horizon as well. So once more. And now we'll wrap up with bringing in fresh chi. So inhale. Drawing the chi up from the earth and bringing it down from the heavens in to the brass basin. Gathering chi from the east, from the yang side. Exhale in to the brass basin. Gathering chi from the west, from the yin side. And once more. And now we'll pull down the heavens to wrap this up. Two more. All right, and so now, finally, we're going to get into the Golden Chi Ball series. Now think of the Golden Chi Ball series and the other series that we do like multivitamins. They're good for what ails you. And so if you've got a specific issue that you're trying to deal with, well, the Golden Chi Ball series is a good place to start. So we start, there's 10 movements, and we'll start with shaking the 9 gates. Our hands are wet. Shake the water off our hands. So you get the elbows, the wrists, and the shoulders going up and down. The knees, the hips, and the ankles. And if it works for you, you can tap the heels as well. And then inhale here. Then exhale. Exhaling. So inhale at the front. Exhale as we turn to the side. And we'll do one more cycle. And we come back to the front. You should have, maybe you will have, at least I do, tingling going on in the hands. And you got a little bit of red color in your palms as well. So part of the role of the Golden Chi Ball series, as well as shaking the 9 gates, is to get the chi out of the head, out of the torso, and out to the extremities. As we get older, and that's like over 23, hard to believe, that the chi starts to withdraw from the extremities and into the torso and into the head. So consequently, you end up with a hot head, cold hands, cold feet. And so what we're working here with our Qigong practice, and this one in particular, is to draw the Qi out to the extremities and keep the body healthy again with good flow of Qi throughout the entire body. Now the next one is standing on a boat. And so we start here. We start with the feet. The small triangle, weight in the toes. A dragon's back, we lift the ribs, we stretch the front of the body. And then with that, the arms drift up. This is an inhale. And then exhale. Weight in the heels, large triangle. Turtle back, we stretch the back of the body, the arms come down. Inhale, watch the hands rise up. Exhale, we watch the hands come down. And as always, breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the nose. Nice, deep, full breath. And last one of these. All right, next is Phoenix ascends the flame. So for this guy, we're drawing chi up from the earth. So inhale, draw the chi up, lift the ribs, lift the chin, stretch the front of the body. And then exhale, grab that giant beach ball and draw it in to the lower abdomen, just below the navel. Inhaling. Exhale. And for the last few, I'll have a look from the side. So inhale, gathering the chi. Exhale, draw it in to the brass basin. One more like this. So that was Phoenix ascends the flame. Next is snake rises out of the grass. So we're still in our narrow stance here. We use our scooping palm. So a scooping palm, we're holding chocolate chips, not marbles, chocolate chips in the palm of our hand. So that's a scooping palm. We scooped up a handful of chocolate chips. Imagine that. So we start here. Bring the back of the hands together with that scooping palm. And then bring that scooping palm around. We cover the kidneys. Stretch the front of the body. And then exhaling, you bring the hands, the back of the hands against the legs on the inside. We come down. Tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, stretching the spine. Inhale with a rounded back, a turtle back. We come up. Exhale, drop the chi in to the brass basin. So inhaling. Exhale. Inhale, we come up. Inhaling. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. Inhale, we gather the chi. And we drop the chi in to the brass basin, the lower Dian Ten. So 2 more like this. Last one. All right, the next one is monkey leaps from a tree. So for this guy, we have our hands up. We're still standing in our narrow stance here. And we catch a parasol. We look up. And exhale, we sink down holding that parasol with the dragon's back. And then we put the parasol down at our feet. Tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone with the turtle back. We come back up. And we catch another parasol. So looking from the side. Exhale, we sink it down with the dragon's back. And then with the turtle back, inhale, we come up. Exhale. So we'll turn back to the front here. So inhaling. Exhale. And we keep the hands, the eyes on the hands as much as possible. And we'll do it again. One last one. And that was that one. So next is embracing the sun and the moon. And we need our feet in different places for this guy. So this is a stacking of the bone stance. So far we've been standing in Wu Ji, standing in nothingness, the narrow stance with the legs straight down out of the hips. And now we step out to the side so that we have the knee bent, the hip over the ankle, and this foot out to the side some amount. And the amount is, I have this knee bent, the hip, the ribs, the knee, the ankle, all in a pile. This is a stack of bones. And this leg is out to the side, preventing me from going any further this way. So this knee bent, this leg straight, and the stack of bones over here. We have the same thing going on this side. A stack of bones here as well, with this leg straight, this knee bent. And we move from side to side, but there's more to it than this. Put the weight in the heel, shift it to the toes, push with the toes, land in the heel, and as we come across, the hips turn a little bit, so I'm looking off to the side. Push with the heels, push with the heel, land in the toes, and we shift, we come back over here. Now hold ball. So weight's in the heel, shift the weight to the toes, we push, we land in the heel, the hips turn a little bit and the ball rises up. So this is embracing the sun and the moon. So the moon's over here, and exhale. We make a circle in the middle, inhale, and the sun's over here. So inhale as the ball rises up. Exhale as the ball comes down. Inhale for that count of 4 through the nose. Exhale, similar count of 4 through the nose. And we watch the ball the whole time. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. And we'll do 2 more cycles. And we start here. Inhaling. Exhale. Last cycle. All right. And we bring the feet back together, back to the standing in Wu Ji with the feet directly under the hips. Next is clearing the 7 energy centers. So we start with the root, the navel, the stomach, the heart, the throat, the forehead, and the crown, the top of the head. And so what we're doing is we're bringing fresh chi through these energy centers, and we're pushing out the grubby chi as well. And I generally lose count, but we do each one of these 3 times. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. So we start with stirring up the chi in the brass basin, the lower Dianpen, just below the navel. So we draw some of that chi out and we hold it here at the surface of the body. Exhale, we push it down, we sink just a little bit. Inhale, we come up the back and across at the top of the hips, halfway up the hips. Exhale, we push down. So we're working on the root here. Once more. Exhale. Now draw the chi up, come up to the navel, come through at the navel. Exhale, we push down, we look down. Inhale, we lift the gaze. Exhale. Last here. And now we come up to the stomach. Inhale, draw the fresh chi up, bring it through, push the turbid chi down. And now from the stomach up to the heart. Inhale, we lift the gaze. Exhale, we lower the gaze. And now from the heart up to the throat. Inhale, we're on the toes. Exhale, we're on the heels. Once more here at the throat. And now from the throat up to the forehead. Once more at the forehead. And now to the crown, drawing the chi up the back. And exhale, down the front. Inhale, we lift the gaze. Exhale, we lower the gaze. So once more at the crown, and we start our way down. All right, so we start with the crown, and we do each one once. Now the forehead. The throat. The heart. The stomach. The navel. And the root. And now we pull down the heavens 3 times. And next is gathering the clouds to make a jade pillow. So jade pillow is the bump at the base of the skull between the two tendons, ligaments that hold the head up so it doesn't flop to the side. And so you come up, straight up, you're going to find a bump there, and that's called the jade pillow. And so what we're looking to do is gather chi from the heavens and bring it to the jade pillow. So here we go. Covering the jade pillow, the hands overlap, shoulder blades come together, a big dragon's back here. And then exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, a big turtle back as we lower down a little bit. Inhale, we come up. And exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale, we gather the chi, the elbows go wide, the shoulder blades touch. Exhale, tuck chin, tuck tailbone, we lower down. Inhaling. Exhale. And we'll do two more like this. Last one. All right. And then next is return to fetal position. So we have another different palm arrangement here. And so for this one, I'll just come a little closer so you can see. We're doing this, close the hand, and catch the fingernails. And so what I've got is a hollow fist here. I can put a robin's egg in my palm and close the hands around it. And that's what this is called, a robin's egg fist. So the thumb holds the nails of the fingers, and we're able to put something in the palm. In this case, we're gathering handfuls of chi with a robin's egg fist. Bring the back of the hands to the kidneys. We lift the front of the body. And then exhale. Bring the wrists together, bring the elbows together. Drop the head towards the wrist, lower the hips. Drop the elbows towards the shoulders, towards the knees. And then inhale, we come up, scrubbing around the abdomen, just below the ribs. Exhale, we drop the chi in to the brass basin. So having a look from the side. And if your body won't let you go that far, well, that's excellent. You go as far as your body's going to let you go. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale, we gather the chi. Inhale, gathering that handful of chi. Bring the back of the hands to the kidneys. Stretch the front of the body. And then exhale. We lower down, wrists together, elbows together. Drop the head, drop the hips. Inhale. Up. Exhale. So we'll do 2 more like this. All right, last one. All right, so the next thing we're looking to do, the last movement in the Golden Chi Ball series, is leading the Chi Ball, the Golden Chi Ball, around the small circuit. So the meridians, you think of them as rivers, streams, brooks. They flow from place to place, and they're delivering chi from the reservoirs out to the extremities and into the body wherever it is needed. Now, we also have lakes, ponds, oceans, swamps, a place where chi energy is stored. And so, there's a flow through them as well, but it's a very sedate situation. So the role of these lakes and ponds is to hold excess chi, and so the meridians can supply. I got too much chi in this particular area, so they can bring it into the lake, the reservoir, the vessel. And if we have deficient chi in some place, you can draw on the reservoir and deliver the chi to that area. So what we're doing here is we're establishing a flow between 2 of the vessels. The governing vessel starts at the root, the Hoi-In, the pelvic floor, down here at the bottom, below the tailbone. And it comes up the back, either side of the spine, and then up over the top of the head. It stops at the roof of the mouth. So that's the governing vessel. The conception vessel goes down the front of the body, and it starts at the lower jaw, just below the teeth. And it goes down the center line, so down the sternum, down past the belly button, down to the root, to the Hoi-In. So we've made what's called a small circuit here. It starts at the pelvic floor, at the Hoi-In, comes up over the top of the head, past the byway point, and stops at the roof of the mouth. The conception vessel starts at the lower jaw and goes all the way back down to the Hoi-In. So what we're going to be doing is moving chi around that circuit. So we start here. So inhaling. Draw some chi out, hold it here at the surface of the body. Exhale, we push it down to the root. Inhale, we draw it up either side of the spine. Exhale, down the front with a bit of a turtle back, we look down. Inhale, with a dragon's back, we look up. Lift the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Exhale, drop the tongue to the jaw. We're bridging the gap between the 2 reservoirs. The tongue is lifted. Drop the tongue. So inhale, small triangle. Exhale, large triangle. Inhale, dragon's back. Exhale, turtle back. Inhale, we lift the gaze. Exhale, we drop the gaze. We'll do one more. And that was the last movement of the Golden Chi Ball series. Think of it as a multivitamin, good for what ails you. And now we'll pull down the heavens and move into the lung regulating protocol. So inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. All right. So the lung regulating protocol consists of 3 parts. The Jing, the physical body, the Qi, the energetic body, and the Shen, the intellectual body, the spirit, the soul, whatever you want to think of it. And we want to be in a wider stance here. So we're in our stacking of the bones stance. And we're dealing with the lung and the large intestine meridian. So the lung meridian starts here in the hollow between the shoulder and the chest and flows down the inside of the arm and finishes on the, the side of the thumbnail away from the fingers, best way to describe it. And the large intestine starts on the first finger at the nail and next to the thumb. And it comes down and it goes along the top of the arm, up across the collarbones, and up to the opposite nostril. So it comes up here, comes up the neck, and then crosses over and stops at the base of the nostril on the opposite side of the body. So that's sort of where the meridians flow. And so we're going to do, first we start with an organ massage. And so it's inhale here, exhale. So you're coming up the sternum on the inhale, down the sides of the body. So we're actually touching the body when we're doing this. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhale. Nice, deep, full breaths. Drawing the chi up and exhale. So we're working on the physical aspect here. And we do one more. So that was the Jing. The Shen, we do much the same movement, except the hands are away from the body. So now we're working on the Qi, and we're drawing that up on the inhale. And exhale, we're drawing it down. So we're making a circuit here. So here we go. Inhaling. Exhale. So we're not touching the body. Inhale, we draw the Qi up. Exhale, we draw the Qi down. So visualizing us drawing the Qi up between the lungs. And then exhale, down the outside of the lungs. So inhaling. Exhale. And we'll do one more like this. All right, and so we've covered the Jing and the Qi. Now we need to do the Shen. So the Shen, we have much more expressive movements. And also, we use the mind more to coordinate the movement, coordinate the breath, coordinate the gaze. So we want to be in horse riding stance here, which means that the shoulders fit easily between the feet. Now, all right, let's see a little closer here. So we're making this sort of position. So remember, this is the lung meridian, and this is the large intestine meridian. So you fold these three fingers in, and we have both hands like this. So that's what we're doing with the hands. Now, we inhale, and we bring the hands up, bring the shoulder blades together, and we watch the hands. So you inhale for a count of 4, and we finish here on the 4th count. And then exhale, hiss. Inhale. Hiss. And again. Hiss. Hiss. On the inhale, bring the shoulder blades together with a dragon's back. Hiss. And then a turtle back. We bring the hands towards each other. Hiss. And we have a look from the side. Hiss. And we do once more. Hiss. All right. And so that's the lung regulating protocol. So we're looking to manage grief, either long-term grief or sudden grief. And this is one thing that you can use to help with that, regulating the lung meridian. And now, we're going to wrap up for today with our 5 directions. So we're back in our stacking of the bones stance. Hip over the ankle, knee bent, leg straight. And we start here. So inhale. Exhale. Retreat. Inhale. Move to the left. Exhale. Inhale. Look to the right. Exhale. So inhale. This is the south. Exhale. The north. Inhale. We look to the east. Exhale. Come down to the hip. Inhale. We look to the west. We come down to the hip. And then inhale. We stay here in the center. The red phoenix to the south. The dark blue turtle to the north. The green dragon to the east. The dark gray silver tiger to the west. And the yellow golden center. Early summer, straight ahead. Winter, behind. Spring, to the left. Fall, to the right. Late summer, in the center. Last one. And that's it for today.